Right, hello, it's Davina here. I'm here to show you my Conservatory Commonplace book. This was done for a challenge by Dear Julie. It's the Mayhem Junk Journal Challenge 2020. This is the front of my journal, and we had to make an amazing fastener, a painted elastic, and this was a belt clasp that I found in my mother's stuff, and I also added a little charm. And the back of the book I stitched with cross stitch. Let's have a look inside. I'll just take the clasp away. There was 21 challenges we had to make, and each one I'll show you, but there are other things inside as well. This is probably the biggest book I've ever made. This first one is a book page pocket with 2 cards. And we had to use lace, a quote, and a fussy cut image. And this is we had to do a collage piece of paper. But I like to photocopy my collages. And for this one, we had to do a fussy cut image, a postage stamp, and a ticket. So I actually used the ticket which I had from visiting Atlanta Botanical Gardens in 2011. Thought it fitted the theme quite well. This is the title of the book, Conservatory Commonplace book. I'm going to be able to use it in the conservatory to write down notes of things that I see in the garden. On this page on the right, we had to do 2 pockets with 2 cards, and you had to use book page, stitching and napkins. So the book page is the pocket, but I've also added, this is I used napkins on, can you see them? I've used napkins on the back of the acetate here, and also embossed the acetate. And this one here, I use the napkin around the edge of the slide, and I also added a tag to that one. And then this is the one of the mini challenges in the challenge we had to do. I haven't done all the mini challenges. I haven't quite caught up with those yet. This is a little folder which just tucks in here nicely. And we had to do 10 clusters, and all the clusters had to have stitching, sewing pattern and paper flowers on them. So this is the first of the clusters. I've left some spaces blank. There's another cluster there. All the clusters are different. I've added a lot of more pockets, but in all the pockets I've added just a plain card, which I thought I can decorate as I'm using the book. This one challenge was 2 receipts we had to decorate, and we had to use bling and a lined journal space and a paper ruffle. So I found these receipts in my mum's stash, and I thought I'd photocopy them. So this one's got a little pocket inside and some lined journaling space. And this is not the other receipt. Bling, paper ruffle and lined journaling space on the back. Done some stamping on some of the pages. The colour was inspired by the fabric that I used on the front of the cover. And I also wanted grey as well, so it matched my conservatory. This is these decorations for the ties. We had to use a stamp, washi tape and bling. So these are ones I've got stamps on, they were large stamps, so I folded them in half. This is a waterfall. We had to use a doily, stamping and messy thread. can write on some of these. The others are decorative. There's an extra tab there. I just love using paper bags in my journals. This is a double tuck ensemble with 3 cards. We have to use a book page, flowers and stamping. So this is one of the cards. It's a very small card for very small notes. That's lots in there. Then over the page, this opens out, and inside there's another card here and another card in here. I also had to do 2 tags, 3 inches by 7 inches, which had lined journaling space. We had to use a sewing pattern and paper flowers. These are Tim Holtz's paper flowers from one of his dies, and I coloured them with some of my mum's pens. I just made a little book to pop in here. This paper I photocopied the fabric so I could get some paper to match. I've got another journaling card in there. And the music paper is from my dad's music. He was a church organist, and some of the music was torn so that it wouldn't have sold. This is a border tuck with an insert, and I've used a decorated paper clip to hold it shut. And you had to use flower, stamping and a sticker. So I stamped on here. I crocheted some paper flowers. There's lined journaling space, and I think the sticker's fallen off actually. There was a sticker on here. No, I've lost the sticker. I'm going to have to put the sticker on that. So I thought I'd put a sticker on here. Use some Edith Holden pages and some doilies. I didn't want to tea dye the pages because I didn't want them brown, so I had to go using acrylic paint, and I think it's worked quite well on some of these. This is the other side of the collage page. I photocopied it before I did the decorations as well. This page has a double bank envelope ensemble with 2 cards, and we had to use junk mail, sewing pattern and paper flowers. So we don't have bank envelopes like this in our country, but I made one up to look like it was a vintage bank journal. And there's 2 cards in here. There's a card here, and this card is in a junk mail envelope. And I've used the sewing pattern and paper flowers. This has got stuck. Later. And here's another of the collage clusters. There's quite a lot of journaling space in here. I made some tabs out of the paper. This is a belly band and insert. We had to use a game piece, and I used this bingo card and washi tape, and I decorated it with washi tape and messy thread. So I put some messy thread under one of the clusters, and I made a mini book out of another game piece and put some washi tape on the edge. That was a bit from one of my mum's Beetle games. Don't think they'd used them since we were kids. And there's another, I've sewn 2 pages together here. Put that in the pocket. And this is the centre of this, because when you sew in with cross stitch, you only get 2 places with ties. So this is washi tape with bling that I used. on these, and in here there is another little journaling card. So that's the centre of the book. There's another little tag in there. Oh, this is this we had to do 2 file index cards, and this one we had to use stenciling, a quote and a book page, and this book page is from one of the books about flowers that I was using. And on the back I added another part of the book page and a little tag with a crochet edging. Another cluster, another Edith Holden page. Oh, this is a flip-flop with tab tag. I think I've done this right. We had to use stitching, sticker and washi tape. So there's a sticker on there and stitching around the edge, and this opens out to give you more journaling space, which is a fabulous idea. Not seen that idea before. Oh, this was a flat paper clip. This is a flat paper clip. I had to use junk mail, a doily and stenciling. So this just slots on the side, and I've added bling to it. And it holds on this side, it holds some journaling paper, which I've stenciled on, inside and out. And on the other side it holds a little junk mail envelope, which has a card inside. And I've used stenciling on that as well. This is more of the paper that I photocopied. You probably shouldn't photocopy fabric, but I thought I'm not selling it, so I'm sure it's fine. This is another of the large tags. There's a little cluster. This is a page from the book I was using. Oh, this one's a top, tuck and insert. We had to use stenciling, metal and a game piece. So I used one of the same game pieces again. And there's metal. I chose one with number 31 on because we have to have this done by the 31st of May. And metal, there's my little key, charm and a metal bulb pin. And this is the flip up bit, and inside I put a packet of seeds in there. This is a flip up, flip down pocket and insert with a fussy cut image, postage stamp and a paper ruffle. So I've used the paper ruffle to hold it, and the postage stamp and a fussy cut image, and it opens out. Oh, and I've put another card inside. It opens out to be a large journaling space. On this I sewed the 2 pages together, and I've just put 3 tags in there, which I'll decorate at a later date. They weren't part of the challenge, but I wanted some extra things to do when I actually use the book. Oh, and this is the other file folder, and I've put a little pocket in the back there. This is the other decoration, stamps with bling, and there's another envelope, which I'll decorate the envelope to hide the other bits. Another sweetie bag, and I made another tag. Oh, and this is a fabric flip. I think we had to use a ticket and lace and a quote. So there's a quote there. So 2 more pages together. This is the other fabric flip, and this is a fabric tuck with an insert. You had to use lace, quote and a ticket. So there's a little pocket there, and you flip this up, and inside I've got a little ticket which can be used for for journaling space on the back. There's more of this book, wallpaper book. And we're coming to the end of the book now. It's just some journaling space there. Oh, this we had to do guest checks, 2 guest checks, which use napkins, stickers and metal. So this one, the napkin is covering the guest check, and there's the metal, and there's a sticker, butterfly sticker. Got journaling space in the back. And this one there, I've used the napkin to decorate this, and there's another sticker, and there's metal on there. That one. Slip back in there. And the last one is a pull tab pocket with insert. You had to use messy thread, paper ruffle and lined journaling space. So on the back of here there's some lined journaling space. So that is the end of my Mayhem 2020 journal. So thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.